Morning everyone. How are we all doing? G'day, my name is Louis Baton. Welcome to the stream. Well, I say morning, it's morning here, and I think it's... Actually, but it might even be afternoon, PST as well by now. Anyway, thank you for joining me. For those of you that are here, thank you for choosing my stream over Hassan, Dylan Burns, Xander Hall, the Surfs. So hey, there's some strong competition out today. I was almost not going to stream. And I got up, well actually I woke up to 3 Twitch notifications telling me that 3 of those streamers were live. I was already like, alright, don't know how many people are going to come find me today. And then as I was in the bathroom, like get in the shower, new notification, Surf's alive. Okay, alright. There's stiff competition out there today. So we don't have anything intense or anything planned, nothing special. Nothing fancy. I've got an essay I need to write anyway. But hey, I've got a little bit of content, so it'd be fun. And something that can use to get to know your streamer a little bit better. So anyway, of course, as I said, my name's Louis Baton. Let me open the stream first by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land from which I'm coming to you live from, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I'd like to pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging, and welcome any Indigenous people joining us today. So, Now, if you like the content... Oh, that's good. If you like the content, no pressure. Welcome to chill out, hang around in the stream, and then make up your mind later. But it would mean a lot if you would subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord, the link down below, and there's also down there a link to Streamlabs. Because hey, things are getting pretty tough at the moment. I need to get back in the wage cage. However, I would much rather subsist off of streaming. I love streaming. It's so much fun. I love having a back and forward with the chat. I love covering topics, even my opinion. I had a fantastic stream yesterday talking about Jordan Peterson and Red Skull. So hey, I love it what I do. It would mean a lot to be able to earn money off it. And that's only possible with your help. So hey, please, I would really like to not only pay my rent, but like, I need money to make chili. But hey, you don't have to make up your mind now. Hang around to watch the stream, and then decide. Alright. Where is... There we go. Okay. Let me just grab a mouse. Alright, so what's going on in the world? Since last night, I did watch Flash Fried last night, so I should know. I suppose the Derek Chauvin trial is still going on. I didn't quite see it, but I saw something about... I didn't watch the video or anything, but I saw how Steven Crowder was reenacting the George Floyd kneel on the neck moment. And of course, whoever was doing it to Steven Crowder... Well, it was doing it to prove that, oh, you can't die from having a knee on your neck. So of course he was doing it to... I mean, like, it's... what's the word? It's, not virtue signaling. I can't remember what... Anyway, like, virtue signaling, but for conservatives. But of course, you know, whoever was doing it to him wasn't putting their full weight. I've seen documents from the court that show just exactly how Derek Chauvin's weight was distributed. About how, like, his other leg, there wasn't any weight on it. It was all of his weight on that one leg, on his one knee. So, yeah. Interesting to see how it plays out. And, of course, Conservatives out here playing defense. I mean, they gotta back the blue always, right? Pretty disgusting, but what can you do? God damn, excuse me. Oh, one other thing. The chat that appears on screen is Twitch chat, not boring YouTube chat. So hey, if you're watching on YouTube, you should come join in the superior Twitch chat. But I don't know, I feel like I should have more to say about what's going on in the world, but now I can't think of anything, for Christ's sake. Oh, I've heard that Amazon's... Oh, I need to make that goddamn video on Amazon. Amazon's pulling out all stops to try and change the outcome of this union vote. I'm really excited to see how that plays out. Like, it'll be... If the vote is successful and the Amazon workers vote to unionize, assuming that the union can stay strong and that it, in this warehouse, can keep up its collective power and actually act as a bulwark to Amazon's fuckery. If it can actually function legitimately, like actually work properly, rather than just like, you know, they vote for a union and then Amazon just steamrolls the union later down the track. If it can actually get its feet off the ground, then that could potentially start a bit of a chain reaction. That's one of the things that's so important about Amazon starting this, Alabama starting this union, is that people have talked about how this could potentially encourage other Amazon workers to unionize. Now, labor rights in America are terrible, almost as terrible as labor rights in Australia. So, for workers to collectivize into a union in a company like Amazon, like, that is not only really impressive, but it sends quite a clear message that, hey, these people at this giant mega corporation, if they can unionize, so can you. And hey, I mean, in the ideal world, which we don't live in, but you never know, perhaps the workers in Alabama unionize, which encourages other Amazon warehouses to unionize. So it's a chain reaction all over the country, where Amazon workers get unionized. And if anyone needs them, it's Amazon, like, among others, obviously. So, if that happens, if we see a bit of a resurgence in unions from Amazon workers, then you never know. It might start a bit of a chain reaction that goes across the whole country and goes across industries. You never know. I mean, we can only hope. Do we dare to dream? I don't know. I'm a bit of a dreamer in that respect. You never know. It might happen. And hey, if it does, then maybe Australia will follow suit. Australia always goes around copying what America does, so if America unionizes, and hey, maybe same could happen here. I would love to see it. We don't have any Amazon warehouses down here, so I mean, we have some real shit businesses to work for. I mean, trust me, I used to work for Serco. But nothing like Amazon, so, well, nothing quite like Amazon. So we don't exactly have that impetus, but like the union history in Australia is just as long as the union history in America. It used to be ingrained in our culture, just like it was ingrained in America. But hey, the bosses won in the end. For now. Anyway, alright. Let me see what we've got for today. Like I said, I'm not going to be covering anything serious, so it's going to be a bit more of a chill stream, so... And like the title would suggest, how well do you know your local streamer? How well do you know yourself? How well do I know myself? So, I'm going to take the time today to learn a bit about myself, and you can all come on me with that journey. So, here we have the 16 personality test. Interesting. I've taken this twice before in my life, but both times I got a different answer. So, it'll be interesting to see what I get this time. That's a bold claim, though. Take our personality test and get a freakishly accurate description of who you are and why you do things the way you do. Now, I can't exactly remember what I got. I know, like, it was extroverted both times. I don't remember the difference. I know it was freakishly accurate. Might have been some parts are accurate, but I don't know about freakishly. Anyway, let's get down to it. Let's learn us some personality. Take the test. Alright, and I'm going to be, like, full disclosure, at the side of this, I'm going to be brutally honest. Even about, like, the negative aspects of myself, I'm not going to hold anything back. Alright. You regularly make new friends. I'll go back here. I've been making a lot of new friends with university. I'm not like a super outgoing person that just like meets so many new people. Oh wait, let's disagree. Shit. Idiot. I'm not like a super outgoing person that's constantly meeting new people, and I'm not like someone that meets a couple of people. Like especially with university, I've just been meeting heaps of people. And I'm always like very open to talking to people. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Maybe a little bit. I don't know, like maybe. Sometimes it's really inane shit, just like crap about video games, but like whatever. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Absolutely. I'm very open with my emotions. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. See, here's the thing. I'm the kind of person that generally doesn't need a backup plan, so... I don't know. Things usually go well the first time around. But if I go disagree, will that make me sound disorganized? Because that's the opposite. I'm like... Personally, I consider myself to be quite organized to the point where I very often don't need a backup plan, so... I guess I would agree, like, strongly agree, but only because otherwise I seem disorganized. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure, absolutely. At social events, you really try to introduce yourself to new people, and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Pretty strongly agree, but not, like, not all the way. Depends on what kind of party it is. If there's, like, if I know, like, half the people there, then I'll usually, meet new people. But if I know, like, 1 or 2 people there, and the rest are strangers, then I'll usually hang out with people I know. Oh, wait, this is oh my god, I'm not reading it. Okay. You really try. Okay. Yes, no, I do tend to introduce myself to some people. You prefer to finish one project before starting another. Strongly disagree. How's that book coming, Lewis? You're very sentimental. Pretty strong agree, but not all the way. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. A soft agree, just because it's not something I like to use, but I have been using it more in the last couple of years just to be more organized. So it's not like I like to use it, but it's like I recognize the utility of this kind of thing. Even a small mistake can make you doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. No. This makes me sound up myself, but no. You feel comfortable, just walk up to someone you find interesting and strike up a conversation. Absolutely. Like, I am great at small talk. I hate small talk, but I'm great at it. So, if there's someone that I don't like or don't want to talk, but I have to talk, I can just keep the conversation going. But, like, in this question, if it's someone I find interesting, absolutely. If it's someone I want to get to know, 100%. You're not interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative work. I strongly disagree. Love that shit. That's what I'm all about. Okay, what's next? You're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Strongly disagree. Can't help it. I'm a hopeless romantic. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Disagree, but not strong disagree. I really like having a routine. Just getting one started and getting it rolling, like, that's hard. Like, I really want to get into a routine for this year, balancing streaming, gym, and university. But it's just, like, I just haven't got around to it. Or, like, I've had, like, a bunch of upsets. I've been sick twice this year already, not COVID. So it's just been hard to get into a routine. I had a good routine over the summer before university started. But, yeah, that was then, and this is now. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. You rarely worry. Yes, I strongly agree. I don't give a fuck what people think of me. If they like me, cool. If they don't like me, whatever. They're skin off my back. It's not to say I, like, come up to people and be an asshole, but I mean, like, look at me. I'm not everyone's flavor. You enjoy participating in group activities. Yeah, strongly agree. Like, I like my alone time, but if we're talking activities, then no. Like, I don't like solo activities. Like, I'm not a fan of, like, I don't know, golf. Or, I guess, like, playing video games solo. Like, generally, when it comes to doing activities, I like to be with other people. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Yes. Your happiness comes from helping others accomplish things, or comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Agree, not strongly agree. Like, I enjoy achieving things myself, but yeah, like, I get a lot of satisfaction out of helping others. Last summer, I helped my cousin get an A on her essay on Macbeth. And that was a lot of fun. Didn't write it for her. She wrote it, we just workshopped it together. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. No, in fact, I'd probably say, like, more than a soft disagree. Like, I'm genuinely, like, a curmudgeon when starting new things. Like, I'm not, like, super interested in starting new things all the time. If it's not, like, I can't, it usually has to be something that I want to do, like, in my time. Like, I did a lot more cooking over the summer. like learning a lot more recipes. But that was something I wanted to do. So, not a strong disagree, but disagree. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Strong disagree. That's not my thinking at all. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. Strong disagree. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. Strongly disagree. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings. Yes. Yeah, wait, yes. Yes, strongly agree. Come on, like, I'm a big fan of the Enlightenment values. That sounds like... It makes it, like, the way the question's worded makes it sound kind of callous. But, no, come on, like, facts don't care about your feelings. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Soft disagree. I can be pretty lazy about that stuff sometimes. But I'm usually on top of it. You enjoy watching people argue. Like, argue or debate. Because, like, if it's referring to debate, then, like, yes, strongly agree. Okay, we'll go with that. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Have you seen me? Come on, disagree. Your mood can change very quickly. Soft agree. Like, it can, but it's not something I'm known for. I don't know. I almost feel like that should be neutral. I'm gonna go neutral, because it's either way. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. It depends on the circumstance. Like if it's someone that, like, if I have, like, a group project for university or something, and I'm relying on them, and if they're just being an idiot, then, yeah, like, I would lose. So I guess soft agree. That doesn't mean I'm not patient with people, but if someone I'm relying on in that kind of context is arsing around, then yes. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. I'm gonna go soft agree. Not often. Just because last year I handed in every university assignment on the due date 5 minutes before it was due to be handed in. That's different. I had to get into the swing of things. You've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. I mean, like, it's a fascinating question, but I don't believe there's anything, so... I mean, I guess, like, disagree would be the... Well, what was that? Would be the more atheist answer. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I'm gonna say agree. Because I do like my alone time, but not so much to push it into soft agree. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. If we're talking about, like, Marxist theory, yes. But otherwise, no. Strong disagree. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I would say, yeah, generally. We all have a human experience. We could all relate to people on some level. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Now, this is a bit different. I would say disagree. Finalizing decisions? Nah. I tend to be, not impulsive, but tend to make decisions early and then work on that until whatever time it's due. You rarely second-guess the choices you've made. Strongly agree. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. Absolutely. It doesn't matter if I've been working all week. If I'm getting together with friends for drinks or something, then sure. Come on. You can always drink at home, but that'll be boring. You enjoy going to art museums. Strongly agree. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Disagree. Strongly disagree. You like to have a to-do list for each day. I'm going to even say agree, because I like to plan out, especially with university, what I do on each day. Or between university, streaming, and gym. Yeah, I'm not like... This is a fairly new thing for me, fairly new behavior, so I'm not going to go strongly agree, but... Oh. I'll say regular agree. You rarely feel insecure. Strongly agree. People are insecure have something to hide. You avoid making phone calls. Strongly disagree. I'm like, people joke about being too scared to pick up the phone. Like, why can't they just text? I'm the one that calls. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Yeah, I mean, it's my job. Kind of. Donate. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. Fairly often, yeah. Especially the last house I lived in was a townhouse, so I had a lot more room. Obviously, this is before COVID. And yeah, I'd throw parties all the time. Love throwing parties. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get on track as soon as possible. I guess? What kind of plans? You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. Nope. Don't live in regret. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence, or the meaning of life. Strongly disagree. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I would say soft agree. I'm a very emotional person, but in every sense, like, I don't let myself be overwhelmed with sadness or anger or frustration or hesitancy, anxiety. But I'm certainly an emotional person. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it's completely their fault. I guess. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. No. Strongly disagree. I'm very much someone that goes at things a little bit at a time. Works through tasks through attrition. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it would take them to feel disappointed in you. No. You will love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. No. Strongly disagree. I mean, depends. Like, if we're talking colleagues, then no. If we're talking customers, yes. Like, I've worked years in customer service. Fuck customers. If I could work a job where I don't have to deal with people, like deal with customers, holy shit, that would be fantastic. The last job I worked at was just that. Didn't talk to any customers, like, unless you really had to, but like, you would call them, not the other way around. Just purely data entry. It was so good. Not having to deal with anyone's bullshit. Still hang out and talk to colleagues. Yeah. And I paid a fuckload. Oh well. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Strongly disagree. You feel more drawn to places of busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Absolutely. I'm an unapologetic city boy. You know at first glance how someone is feeling, generally. You often feel overwhelmed. I would say a regular disagree, not strongly disagree, because I can feel overwhelmed, especially if university and not having any money. Donate, by the way, but not like all the time. Not so much that it's like I never feel overwhelmed. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Generally, yeah. You feel very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Absolutely. If someone's saying this is controversial, I want to know why. And like, the worst thing you can do to market something that you don't want, the worst thing you can do if you don't want something marketed is label it as controversial. It happens all the time with music, books, movies. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Yeah. Most of the time. You struggle with deadlines. Not like, I wish I could say strongly disagree, but just regularly disagree. Generally, things are cool. You feel confident things will work out for you? Absolutely. Oh, we're almost at the end. All right. Oh, we are at the end. Okay. All right, let's see how we did. Oh. This one's different from... This is different again. This is different from the other 2 times I did this. Mind. This trait determines how we interact with our environment. Well, I knew I'd be extroverted. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy, intuitive. Nature. See, that's interesting that I got feelings, because I'm pretty sure the last 2 times I got the more in thinking. Interesting. I don't know, I could probably take the test again and get a completely different answer. Tactics. Okay. Identity. Oh, I knew that I would get that. Be confident in my identity. Interesting. Copy of your results? No thanks. The protagonist. Ah, the hero of the story. What's the difference? Diplomat. People mastery. Everything... it did say it was freakishly accurate, so let's find out. Protagonists are natural-born leaders, full of passion and charisma. Okay, good so far. Forming around 2% of the population, or hey, I do have red hair. They are oftentimes our politicians, our coaches, and our teachers, reaching out and inspiring others to achieve and to do good in the world. With a natural confidence that begets influence, protagonists take a great deal of pride and joy in guiding others to work to improve themselves and their community. Firm believers in the people. People are drawn to strong personalities, and protagonists radiate authenticity, concern, and altruism, unafraid to speak up and to stand up and speak when they feel something needs to be said. They find it natural and easy to communicate with others, especially in person, and their intuitive trait helps people with the protagonist personality type to reach every mind, be it through facts and logic. I couldn't read that with a straight face. Or raw emotion. Protagonists easily see people's motivations and seemingly disconnected events, and are able to bring these ideas together and communicate them as a common goal with an eloquence that is nothing short of mesmerizing. The interest protagonists have in others is genuine almost to a fault. When they believe in someone, they can become too involved in the other person's problems, place too much trust... wait, what? They can become too involved in the other person's problems, place too much trust in them. That seems a bit clumsy. Luckily, this trust tends to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, as protagonists' altruism and authenticity inspire those they care about to become better themselves, but if they aren't careful, they can overextend their optimism, sometimes pushing others further than they're willing to go. That's not true. Doesn't sound like me at all. I'm not someone that's like pushes people. Like if there was a friend, well, maybe it does. Like, but that kind of sounds like it makes me sound like I'm like a gym coachy kind of person that's like getting there like right beside them, like come on, push harder. That's not like who I am, but like I'll absolutely be like supportive and encouraging to people. So it's kind of half true. Protagonists are vulnerable to another snare as well. They have a tremendous capacity for reflecting on and analysing their own feelings, but if they get too caught up in another person's plight, they can develop a sort of emotional hypochondria, seeing other people's problems in themselves, trying to fix something in themselves that isn't wrong. No, that's not like me at all. If they get to a point when they're held back by limitations someone else is experiencing, it can hinder protagonist's ability to see past the dilemma and be of any help at all. When this happens, it's important for protagonists to pull back and use that self-reflection to distinguish between what they feel and what is a separate issue that needs to be looked at from another perspective. That does not sound like me at all. So it seems like, for all protagonists you may know, Barack Obama, oh, fuck me. Okay, it's definitely not like me. Oprah Winfrey, John Cusack, Ben Affleck, I'm not gonna, oh great, Sean Connery, Jennifer Lawrence, oh man, this is getting worse. She's even tripping over in the photo. Maya Angelou, who? Daenerys Targaryen, great, a sociopath. Morpheus, okay, that's cool. Elizabeth Bennet, the Oracle. Skylar White, oh, Skylar White was the true hero of the story, I suppose. Laurel Lance, Isabel Crawley. She was my favourite character from Downton Abbey. Actually, oh, you can't see it from here. Yeah, I don't know about that. What about romantic relationships? Tell me about that. Tell me about my love life. People who share the protagonist's personality type feel most at home when they are in a relationship, and few types of people are eager to establish a loving commitment with their a few types are more eager to establish a loving commitment with their chosen partners. Okay, that's true. I don't know about feel most at home when they're in a relationship. That's not true at the moment. Like, I have felt like that in the past, but right now, like last year, I had no desire whatsoever to be in a relationship throughout COVID and while I was studying. Same thing for this year. Like, a relationship is really not at the top of the list of my priorities at all. I feel very comfortable being single. Now, that doesn't mean that I like being alone, or, I mean, in every sense of the word. Like, that's not so great. But hey, like, what are you going to do? It's COVID. Protagonists take dating and relationships seriously, selecting partners with an eye towards their long haul rather than the more casual approach that might be expected from some types in the explorer role group. Mostly. There's really no greater joy for protagonists than to help along the goals of someone they care about, and the interweaving of lives that a committed relationship represents is the perfect opportunity to do just that. I'm a slow walker, but I never walk back. Even in the dating phase, people with the protagonist personality type are ready to show their commitment by taking the time and effort to establish themselves as dependable, trustworthy partners. Yeah. Their intuitive trait helps them to keep up with the rapidly shifting moods that are common in early relationships. But protagonists will still rely on conversations about their mutual feelings, checking the pulse of the relationship by asking how things are, and if there's anything they can do. While this can help to keep conflict, which protagonists abhor, to a minimum, they also risk being overbearing or needy. Protagonists should keep in mind that sometimes the only thing that's wrong is being asked what's wrong too often. When it comes to conflict of relationships, yes, I dislike that, but I would not say that I'm overbearing or needy. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm not distant, but like, I like my alone time. Like, I'm not clingy at all. If we're spending time together, like, sure, but like, when we're apart, I'm not like texting at 4 a.m. like, do you still love me? Protagonists don't need much to be happy, just to know that their partner is happy, and for their partner to express that happiness through visible affection. Making others' goals come to fruition is often the chiefest concern of protagonists, and they will spare no effort in helping their partner to live the dream. If they aren't careful, though, protagonists' quest for their partner's satisfaction can leave them neglecting their own needs, and it's important for them to remember to express those needs on occasion, especially early on. I don't know. Yeah. That last bit didn't sound so accurate. What about career paths? What's a good job for me? When it comes to finding your career, people with the protagonist personality type cast their eyes towards anything that lets them do what they love most, helping other people. Lucky for them, people like being helped and are even willing to pay for it, which means the protagonists are rarely wanting for inspiration and opportunity in their search for meaningful work. I am studying to be a social worker, so And am also studying politics, so... Okay. Well, there we go. Protagonist. Let me take a screenshot for the thumbnail. Okay. Alright. There we go. I learned a little bit more about me. The protagonist. Interesting. Interesting again that I got a different result from last time. I don't remember what I got the last 2 times. Or did I get protagonist the first time? Or did, I don't remember. I swear I got... I swear that's the 3rd one I've had now. I don't think I doubled up. I know I got something different the last time I did it. The first time around, I think I got something different. Interesting. But yeah. I mean, again, it's kind of just like a glorified horoscope, you know. Talk about things that are, you know, vague enough that it sounds accurate. When in reality, you know, some of it hits the mark, some of it is way off. But yeah. There you go. Learned something about me. Now, I do have another test that I'll get to in a minute. Which might be a little bit of fun. It's a little bit edgy. But I didn't want to do just one test. I wanted to be a little bit creative. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Come on, people. You're being a little bit boring. Anyway. Alright. Oh, let me bring up the stream again. Hang on. Okay. Let's take a look. What else have we got? Aha. Alrighty. Let's do it. Let's test the kink out of you. Welcome to the BDSM test. We'll begin testing your kinkiness shortly. Would you like us to help you track your evolution over time of a free account? No. Now, full disclosure, I consider myself to be quite vanilla, but I guess this test will tell me what I really am. Let me just put myself on screen just to make sure that there's no not safe for work coming up next. Before we start, we need to check you're not a robot. Pinky promise I'm not a robot. Okay. Alright. So basic info. I am a man. I am... Oh, fuck me. Showing how old I am. I am... Yes, strictly hetero. The test is currently most accurate in English. Yes, I'm English. Length. The long version is recommended, but is only available in English. No, maximum capacity. Let's do it. Scope. Show all questions. Yeah, show all questions. Let me just take some precautions. Safety first, of course. Okay, okay, nothing here. I think it'll be good. Alright. Let's do it. Let's find out how kinky I really am. To what extent do you agree with each statement? I like to be dominant, especially in the bedroom. Soft degree. I find that I'm usually the person that takes control, but I'm not the kind of person that, like, I need control. Especially, like, either in the bedroom or outside of the bedroom. I don't know, well then... No, that's not true. Because I'm quite confident and quite proud. But, like, it's almost not especially in the bedroom. It's more the opposite. I find myself... But then I'm not confident. It's not like I'm not confident. Okay, no. Okay, well, I guess... Agree a bit stronger. I like receiving pain. Absolutely not. I hate pain. God, so this is gonna make me sound so vanilla. I prefer making the sexual decisions for my partner. It just gives me more control. No, like, I'd say disagree. No, like for me, it's a two-way street. I don't mind a little playful resistance from my partner. In the end, I'll win anyway. See, like, maybe soft degree. Depends, like, how, like, if it's all in good fun. But if it's getting like a bit more of like that resistance side of things, I'm not comfortable with that. I like forcing my partner into submission much more than them sitting spontaneously. No. Feeling physically overpowered is one of the most liberating sexual feelings. No. No. I would like to have sex with multiple people at the same time. I've done that. I'm gonna say soft degree though. I do prefer one-on-one. Soft disagree, I mean. Alright. I enjoy it when people watch me being naked or having sex. No. No, I'm not into voyeurism or cuckoldery. Ideally, I could command my partner and they'd obey like a puppet no matter what I tell them to do. God, no. I don't like making sexual decisions. I prefer my partner to make them for me. No. I love making my partners do really no, God, no. I'm willing to try anything once, even if I don't think I would like it. I'd say so. Like there'd be some hard lines I would draw, but I would say, like, if I was with a girl and she's like, hey, how would you like to try tying me up? Like, I'd give it a shot. Like, I wouldn't, like, have this, like, immediate reaction of, like, oh, no way, I can't do anything. I haven't done it before, but sure. But again, there's some hard lines. Physically restricting my partner during sex is arousing. Regular disagree? I mean, I'd rather do it myself than with a rope. Hey! I like sending nudes or sexual pictures, videos of myself to others. No. Not a fan. I like to be totally helpless and at my partner's disposal, physically unable to resist what they do. No. No. Receiving care, being spoiled are some of the main things I'm looking for in a relationship. No. No, that's not what I'm looking for in a relationship. I have a thing for large age differences in sexual encounters or relationships. I mean, everybody loves MILFs. Is that what that's talking about, though? Is that talking about, like, ABDL kind of stuff? I say neutral. Because, like, right now, I don't really care about age gaps. Like, I used to hook up with a woman who was 50, but Yeah, like, I don't really care. Like, they could be my age or older. Generally not really younger. Like, the younger a woman is, I don't know, the more boring she is. Sorry. When it comes to sexual acts, my partner's discomfort is pretty much irrelevant. If it gives me more pleasure, absolutely not. If they're in experiencing discomfort, then that's like immediate turn off for me. I enjoy playing or acting like a pet animal. No. No judgment to anyone who did that does, but for me personally, no. Giving care, spoiling my partner, is one of the main things I'm looking for in a relationship. Again, like, yeah, like, no. Like, this idea of giving care, no. Being treated with little or no respect during sex, such BDSM, arouses me. Strongly disagree. To what extent? Oh, yeah. There is no reason why sex would have to happen in private spaces, isolated from the outside world. There is no reason. No, like, I would absolutely disagree. Like, anywhere, like, I don't know, like, anywhere where children are present, or people that don't want to see you, then no. Like, even if you were in some area where you could guarantee there was no children, like, the adults in the area don't consent to viewing what you're doing. Like, unless you want to, I don't know, like, rope off some area of, like, a national park and be like, beyond this point, there'll be adults having sex, no children allowed. If that's your kink, you can go into this area. I often put up a fight in bed, but that doesn't mean I don't want to win that fight at all. No, I never put up a fight in bed. I find the romantic aspect of a relationship much more important than the sexual or kinky aspects. Yes, agree. I don't know about important than the sexual aspects. Like, sex is really important in a relationship, so I'm going to say soft agree. I currently have a master mistress in my life. No. Oh, I don't know what that would be like. See, I told you I was real fucking vanilla. I would like to serve in a formal setting with explicit slave training, prescribed physical positions, and rituals. God, no. My ultimate goal in life is to please my partner, and there's hardly anything I wouldn't do to reach that goal. The way it's worded, it's not my ultimate goal. Like, I'm a very conscientious lover, but I probably like be like my ultimate goal. Like, this is what I live for, and hardly anything I wouldn't do. Like, I'd say disagree. Not strongly disagree because I like am conscientious, but like not to the extent of this statement. I have a need to constantly try new things. A sexual routine would never make me happy. No. Disagree. Assuming I was single, I would like to join existing couples or polygamous relationship for sexual and or emotional purposes. Join the couple or join like one member of that couple? I said soft agree. If it was just like a casual thing, sure, but I would never be polyamorous. Like casual dating, that's fine. But for me, like when it comes to relationships, I'm strictly monogamous. Being physically restrained during sex is arousing. No. I enjoy feeling like a prey hunted by a predator. No. Makes me think of Predator the movie. I don't have any sort of specific fetish or non-standard sexual turn-on. Not really. Like, I like deep throat, but that's like kind of vanilla compared to all this. Being part of a group of slaves that serves one master mistress sounds like a life that would really suit me. No. No. I would like to be completely tied up during sex. No, thank you. I enjoy being kept as a pet in a cage, eating out of a bowl, being petted, caressed, etc. No, thank you. I love seeing the fear in my partner's eyes when they know I'm going to inflict pain on them. Absolutely not. I like to be sexually degraded and humiliated by my partner sometimes. Nope. I gladly leave everything behind, including moving across the globe if I have to, for the BDSM life of my dreams. Nope. I enjoy playing a different age than what I technically am. No. I would like nothing more than to be a 24/7 sex slave. No. Treating my partner with little or no respect during sex arouses me. No, absolutely not. I like being forced into submission rather than submitting spontaneously. Nope. What are we up to? We're not even halfway. Right. Well, I guess, like, this is really good insurance, because, you know, like, the meme of, like streamers sleeping with their viewers? Well, people will watch this, and then no one will want to sleep with me. So it works out. Good insurance. I would like it when my partner is completely tied up during sex. Like, if that's what they wanted to do, and if I was comfortable with it, I'd say, like, disagree mostly. Like, not absolutely disagree, but, like, if that's what they were into, and if I tried and was okay, then I feel like that's something I could become. Like, I feel like I'm very kink accommodating, just not kinky myself. Like, if I'm comfortable doing it, I have no problem indulging in their kinks, depending on what it is. I have plenty of sexual fantasies I'd like to try out, more than most of my kinky peers. No, like, it's like some, but, like, compared to what's been on this list so far, they're probably not very kinky. I find it adorable when my partner acts or dresses childlike. Nope. I could be sexually submissive now and be sexually dominant another time, either to the same or to another partner. I'll say yeah. Not like super. Yeah. I'm willing to pay for porn if it really suits my sexual interests. Soft agree. Come on, like, I was like 19. In an ideal relationship, my partner would see me as a mere object. They might exist only when they're horny or when they need my services some other way. God, no. Making my partner suffer for my pleasure, one of my... Jesus Christ, no. Living with a group of slaves, owned by me and serving me would be my ultimate life goal. Well, as a anarchist, that'd be rather hypocritical. It's no big deal when things I try turn out bad for me. It's part of the risk, and it's a necessary part of discovering what works and what doesn't. Let's say soft degree, like, it depends on how bad. I'm currently in a long-term relationship. Oh man, why are you going to call me out like that? I have plenty of sexual fantasies, which would at the very least be unethical to execute. No. God. I would like to provide my partner with explicit slave training, i.e. train them in prescribed physical positions and rituals. No. In questions like these, I tend to go for the extreme answers rather than the middle answers. No. I enjoy keeping my... Excuse me. I enjoy keeping my partner as a pet, providing them with a cage, feeding them out of a bowl, petting, caressing them, etc. No. And as it says here, consent is essential, absolutely. There's nothing sexier than consent. If I could not fulfill all of my partner's sexual desires, I would encourage them to see other people to fill in the gaps. No. We'd just break up. Like, if it wasn't going to work out, I'll go a long way to make my appearance match my partner's desires. No. I often behave in animalistic ways during sex. No. In an ideal relationship, I should have no hard limits, my life should belong to my partner, and they should decide what is good for me. Absolutely not. If part of my sexual desires are not fulfilled with my partner, I would want to see other people to fill in the gaps. No. I enjoy feeling like a predator hunting its prey. Nope. I like it when my partner takes on a nurturing and guarding, almost parental role in the relationship. Well, that was, like, you had me in the first half, but now you just creeped me out. In fact, like... Yeah. I enjoy watching other people being naked or having sex. No. I mean, like, I watch porn, but, like, that's not the same. I'd like my partner to submit to me 24/7, and I'm willing to take the responsibility that comes with it. No. I like my partner. You are a sexual deviant. My friend, if you've only just got here, then... Let me tell you, like, I could go back and look at the... Well, I can't go back. But, like, trust me, like, wait till we get to the end, and you'll be eating your words on that statement. I like my partners to be completely in charge in the bedroom, ordering me around. No. If I could make some money selling porn clips of myself, I would definitely do it. Abso-fucking-lutely. If I could, sure. But would people buy them? No. Being in fear of what my partner is going to do to me physically is arousing. God, no. I feel the need to serve my partner and treat them with the highest respect, dressing them as my superior. No. I'm totally cool with my partner having sex with other people. Nope. Alright, 3/4 of the way there. Talking back to one's dominant in a teasingly disobeying way should be part of the sub's fun. I mean, I just have no opinion on that. Like, it's not something I'm into. When it comes to sexual acts, my own discomfort is pretty much irrelevant if it allows me to give my partner more pleasure. Nope. If either side is uncomfortable, then no. I don't need physical pleasure from sex. If my partner is enjoying it, that's all I need. I'm conscientious, but I don't think that. I say regularly disagree. I enjoy verbally degrading my partner or calling them humiliating names during sex. No. Sometimes watching people have sex is more fun than participating. No. What? Oh yeah, let me watch sex rather than have sex. I enjoy it when my partner plays or acts like a pet animal. No. I like to be completely in charge in the bedroom and order my partner around. Oh, whoops. No. Wait, hang on. Yeah, I should have said no opinion. Because that makes it sound like the opposite, like I like them ordering me around. Oh, well, whatever. The idea of being tortured sexually is appealing. Fuck no. Having to do really disgusting things for my partner's pleasure sounds pretty arousing. No. I would be willing to leave everything I had behind to live in the BDSM life of my dreams. No. I like inflicting pain during sex and seeing the results of it. No. I could not always be dominant or always submissive. I need both. No opinion. I like to dominate my partner, especially in the bedroom. No opinion. I like to sexually degrade and or humiliate my partner sometimes. No, God, no. I will naturally take on a nurturing and guiding, almost parental role in a relationship. Nope. The idea of torturing someone sexually is appealing. No. If my partner would really enjoy using me as a urinal, I would happily let them. No. I like to submit to my partner 24/7 and see serving them as my life purpose. No. My partner having multiple partners while I'm monogamous, except for threesomes with my partner involved, sounds like a perfectly acceptable situation. No. I want my partner to serve me and address me as a superior. No. I enjoy dressing or behaving like a child or engaging in child-appropriate activities. No. Oh, almost done. I enjoy being verbally degraded. No. I want to meet more like-minded kinky people, and I'm willing to put effort into that. I don't care. If a new awesome kink or BDSM project was launched, I would like to be kept up to date. As we've seen from this test, like, I really don't care. Alright, here we go. Help us improve the quiz. Oh, okay. Indicate for each archetype how well it suits you. They are randomly selected. Don't overthink this. Okay. Experimentalists want to have tried it all. An open mind and an insatiable curiosity are their key features. They'll really form an opinion before they have gathered first-hand experience. They often have plenty of fantasies and will actively pursue to try them out. Like, again, like, I'm open to trying something. I think I'd be comfortable, but like, it's not like I'm the kind of person that's like, oh, I want to try lots of things. I guess I'm going to be boring and leave it as no idea. Pet. I mean, already disagree. Degrader, no, disagree. Boy, girl, no. Brat, tamer. That might be a little bit fun, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I really like someone that's submissive. I say no opinion. Actually, no, I'm gonna go soft disagree. Because, like, I don't really like people that are submissive, but then I don't like being dominated. Like, I like there to be a balance. Actually, so I guess I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna push it back, sorry. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Oh, shit. Damn, called out. Called out. Fuck. Vanilla, 83%. Shit. Fuck. Calling me out. Vanilla people enjoy regular standard sex and relationship models. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you're having fun. Vanillas typically pair up with other vanillas. Damn. Fuck. Called out. 67% a switch. Switchers like to, well, switch. Always taking a dominant or top position is not for them. Neither is always taking a submissive or bottom position. Some people prefer to switch with the partner or partners. Others have a dominant play partner and a submissive play partner. But in either case, they do not fit on one end point of the spectrum. I don't know, I don't really find myself being either submissive or dominant in the bedroom. Past partners, I tend to be the one calling the shots. But not in a dominant way. So, Gobunister? I don't know, man, the proof is in the pudding. So yeah, 58% experimentalists. I mean, I'd try something if it's comfortable. 29% submissive, 26% dominant. That's interesting. I would have thought I'd be more dominant. Non-monogamous, 16%. Really? That's weird. 14% brat. Damn. 12% rigger. 12% exhibitionist. 5% brat tamer. 3% owner. Alright, wow. Oh wow, 0% prey, 0% pet. Okay. Wow, okay. How well do you feel these results suit you? I'd say mostly true. Alright, well, there we go. Like I said, I don't have to worry about any accusations of sexual impropriety further down the track. Well, obviously, any accusations of, sexual deviant misconduct. Because, hey, the proof is right there. It was 83% vanilla. So at least no one will be accusing me of having, a sex harem or anything. So there's that. Hey, sorry. I'm a little bit boring. But like it says, there's nothing wrong with that. What's important is that you have fun and everyone consents. Because after all, despite all of this, all of the aspects of BDSM kink, there's nothing sexier than consent. That's about all I had, and I've had... These people have gotten bored. Some viewers have dropped off. Alright. Well... I don't know, I think I'm going to head out. It was a fun little stream. I learned a bit about myself. So hey. Again, thank you all very much for watching. My name is Louis Baton. You can follow me on YouTube and Twitch. I do prepared content over on my YouTube channel, so subscribe for that. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord through the link down below, and there's also a link to Streamlabs. Tips are always appreciated. So, other than that, hey, I'm going to head out. I love streaming, so it would mean a lot if you would support me. So hey, have a good one.